Welcome everybody, welcome back. We're gonna get started right away. So I'm combing my client's hair and I got it kind of rushed, and then I have my reasons why I have it sped up. So I'm not sure if you saw, this is the number one detachable blade guard. My client is a 360 waver and he likes to wear his waves a little closer to his scalp, and he likes for it all to be lowered to the same level, so he won't be having a higher crown area. Everything will be at the number one with the grain. I hope everybody's been enjoying their day, their week. I know I have. And even though as you're going with the grain, I know this is sped up, you still want to make sure you take your time and look at the growth pattern and brush or comb, whichever one you use, and just take your time. Make sure you don't gap the client. Gap means cut a hole basically, or plug into his wave pattern. So I'm just taking my time. So I'm doing something different in this video. The first half of the video is going to be sped up like it is right now, and the second half I'll do in real time. And he may look familiar, a video I just dropped recently on how to do an edge up. This was my same model, my client. So I'm just really showing you the full tutorial on this one. And since that last video I focused on the edge up and I focused on the design I put in his head, I'm just going to really focus on the cut on this one. So as I just showed, 000 detachable blade. This is going to be a mid taper. So I'm starting at the bottom of his box, of his lineup, of his edge up, and I'm going to the top of his ear. And then the back, I'm just making the line symmetrical from the left to right ear. So going up maybe 1.5 inches in the back, off the nape of his neck. Okay, and just repeating the same step on the left side. From the top of his ear up to the bottom line of his edge up box. So what I'm doing different, I'm starting in the back. So I have the adjustable blade all the way open. I know normally I start on the sides, but I'm starting in the back this time. I do apologize about my arm being in the way. Now just attach the number one guard. The lever is open. I'm going up a full inch. Using the corners, the left and right corner. Now I just close the blade and still just going over that same area, just detailing. Just trying to slowly erase all the dark areas. Using my gold Babyliss Pro FX clippers. Now I just switched. I have the 1.5 guard attached and the lever is all the way open. Now I'm just really going up into the big bulky area and just debulking that area. And this guard is going to blend right into that number one guard that I used to lower his hair. right, see, I did it so fast, but I just closed the lever. So the lever is fully closed, and I'm still just blending and trying to get rid of that bottom line or that bottom wave, just trying to fade it into the rest of it. Now I'm coming with the grain. I was fading against the grain. Now I'll switch to my half guard. The lever is open. And I'll go from the left and to the right, like I'm just doing. And then I'm gonna close it. Now the lever is closed. Still some areas that I didn't like, I wasn't satisfied with, so I attached the number 1 guard, lever open. And now I'm just gonna basically go from open to close at this point and just do a lot of detailing until the taper is nice and smooth in the back. I want it to be nice and balanced from darkness to light, all the way down to the skin. But as I'm doing this, I'm still trying to keep in mind that he is a 360 waver. So I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. It may not look like it because the video is sped up with his waves back there. All right, this side will be in normal speed. And I readjust the camera so my arm won't be in the way. So we're gonna start adjustable lever open, going up an inch. Once I'm satisfied, I'll comb the hair down and see I move the lever all the way closed. And I'm just using the corner and I'm going in circular motions, and I'll also be going up and down. All right, I just open the lever back fully. Now I have the number 1 guard attached. Lever is all the way open, and I'm going up another inch. Left hand is stretching my client's scalp. Right hand is blending. Light touch. All right, I just closed it. Now I'm attacking the bottom part of that line. Stretching the skin. As you can see, I pulled up with my thumb. And I'm just trying to erase away that dark area at the bottom. 1.5 guards attached. Lever is all the way open. This will be the highest guard I use. And now I'm just about to basically detail this area to death until it meets my satisfaction. I just closed the lever and I'm still using the corner. I'm just going left to right, attacking the dark areas. And I'm coming with the grain. Okay, number 1 guard, lever is open. And again, I'm just detailing. Turn my clipper over, now I'm going with the grain. Now I just close the lever fully, still using the corner. I'm using the right corner, now I'm using the left corner. And I'm just softening up this area so it can be a nice transition. Still have the number 1 guard attached. Lever's all the way closed. Now I have the half guard, 0.5. This time I started with the lever all the way closed. using my corners, as you can see, stretching his skin, stretching his head, his hair with my left thumb. If I'm not combing, I'm stretching. No guard, just some more detailing. I'm doing circular motions with the corner. Now I'm using the left corner. Now I just closed it. And I'm going a mixture from up and down, left and right, and I'm making circular motions as well. I saw another area that needed more attention that was still a little too dark for me. So I attached my one guard, lever was all the way open. Now the lever's closed. All right, now we're about to get into the edge up. And this part will be sped up because I already did a video on this. So my client was looking down. If you have your client in your chair, they're looking down, you want to redirect them so they can hold their head up, so you can give them a straight, even, proportionate line. I started in the center. I worked my way over to the right and to the left. And now I'm doing his vertical bar. Use my comb as a guide. I put the top of my comb up to his top line, and I put the bottom of my comb angled at his eyebrow. And I use that as a guide. And I use the back of the comb just so I can have a hard surface to put the line up to. And the line comes out straight, as you can see. Now moving on to the back of his head. Tilt my client's head over in an angle, using my thumb to stretch and as a guide. That's going to be the ending portion of my line on the side. Stretch his skin a little bit, use the corner, and just slightly go over the ear. You don't want this line to be too wild over his ear. You want it to look nice and natural. Now what I edited out, the reason it's so sharp, I sprayed holding spray on his hair. So that's holding spray on the front, the sides, and in the back. That helps keep the hair stiff and in place, and it helps come out with the crispy edge up lines and the ash lines. And I'm using my Babyliss Gold FX trimmers. So I appreciate everyone that stayed to see the full length tutorial of this. I plan on doing more longer tutorials and some short ones, and there'll be some where I don't talk and it's just, you'll see me in action and you'll hear the beat. I appreciate everyone that took the time out and checked out the how to do an edge up video, in case yourself or someone that may be struggling with it. Hopefully I was assistance and could help somebody. And again, I'm just doing a basic part design right here. He wanted a heart with a break inside of it, the middle of it. And just in case you didn't watch that other video, my thought process on designs, you know in your heart and mind if you can do a design or not. If you can't execute it, don't try to take on something that you can't do. My rule of thumb when someone asks me about a design, if I can't draw it on a piece of paper, I can't do it in the head with the clipper. You don't want to practice on someone's head and mess them up and they're stuck with this look for a week or 2 weeks, or they may ultimately want to just cut their hair off. It's a bad look on them and a bad look on you as a barber. So if you can't execute that design, just let the client know that I promise you they'll be more okay with you not wanting to practice and play in their head versus you tell them you can do something that you can't do and then you mess up on them. There's nothing wrong with telling the client, no, I can't execute this design, but I know somebody that can. And if you by chance know someone that's real cold with the designs, just refer them over there. Tell them I can do the fade, and I can refer you over to my friend. I can refer you to this barber. They're real good with the designs. I used this same example in my other video for my client that I cut the drop fade. He has dreadlocks. I don't know how to do dreadlocks, but I can refer him to a person that know how to do dreadlocks. It's the same thing with the designs. So see, it's, something simple, easy. And if you stayed around this long, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can get notified when I drop more content. Follow my Instagram account page. It's the same as this one. And I plan on dropping more videos, at least one video a week. That's my goal. I appreciate you and everyone watching this video, sharing this video, liking this video. This is the finished result, the finished cut. This is Junior with Fading and Riding. I have some more motorcycle stuff coming soon. But until then, I'm dropping haircut videos. Peace.